Hi, dear students. So, in our previous session, we came into the concept that the argument of complex number, right? So, what is the argument of complex number? It is the angle measured from the positive direction of x-axis to the line segment of a complex number from origin to the given complex number. That is nothing but OP, right? So that is nothing but theta, and theta is called as argument. And different cases we seen there. So argument changes according to the quadrants. So how to find the argument or principal amplitude of the given complex number? So in the first quadrant, if you have a complex number, then okay, this is first quadrant. Then argument is nothing but tan inverse of b by a. B by a. See, we have the formula theta is equal to tan inverse of b by a whenever z is equal to a plus ib. This is a complex number. Okay. So whenever you have a complex number in first quadrant, then this is the argument. Similarly, if you have a complex number in second quadrant, then argument is nothing but pi minus tan inverse of b by a. Okay, modulus of b by a, because we want here positive value. Similarly, if you have a complex number in third quadrant, then the argument is nothing but theta minus, or we can write tan inverse of mod b by a minus pi, theta minus pi. Okay, last one, if you have a complex number in fourth quadrant, then the argument is nothing but minus of tan inverse of b by a. So like this we can find the argument. Argument is nothing but here theta only. Here theta changes according to the quadrants, because here theta we are considering from minus pi, minus 180 degree to plus 180 degree, okay, including 180 degree. So this is the theta value when we have the complex number in first quadrant, and this is the theta value when complex number in second, and this is when complex number in third quadrant, and the next when complex number in fourth quadrant. These are the values of theta, argument. Okay. Now, see the problems related finding the modulus and argument of given complex number. Okay, see the given, find the modulus and argument of the following complex number. Find the modulus and argument of following complex number. Okay. So argument and modulus both we need find. That first question we have, z is equal to minus 1 minus I root 3. Z is equal to minus 1 minus I root 3. So this is a given complex number in which we can observe a is the real part, it is minus 1, and b is the imagined part, and that is equal to minus root 3. And now to find the modulus, that is nothing but r value, r, okay, or we can write modulus of the complex number z. This is nothing but we have the formula that square root of a square plus b square, but here square root of a square is nothing but here minus 1 square plus b is nothing but minus root 3 whole square. Okay, like this, and this is nothing but 1 plus minus root 3 whole square is nothing but plus 3, and this is nothing but 4, and this is equal to 2. Always remember, modulus value is always positive, non-negative. Okay, non-negative means either it can be equal to 0 or greater than 0. It cannot be negative because it is a length. Okay, r is length, so root 4 is nothing but 2 here, 2. So you got the modulus of the given complex number, that is 2. Now to find the argument of this complex number, first we have to check the complex number lies in which quadrant. Here A is negative, B is negative, means the complex number lies in third quadrant. So to find the argument, we have to find what? The value of theta minus pi, or minus of phi minus theta, like that. Minus outside, minus you have inside the bracket pi minus theta, or that is something but theta minus pi, both are same. Okay. So first find the value of tan inverse of mod b by a. Okay. From this we will get the value of one angle that I will consider as pi. It is not an argument, that is just it is a angle. Okay. Now from this what we will get, see tan inverse of b is nothing but minus root 3 divided by a is nothing but minus 1, and this is nothing but tan inverse of minus minus get cancels, root 3 will get. So tan inverse of root 3 means when tan takes the value root 3, that is for 60 degree. So if you take theta is equal to 60 degree, then we know tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. So this can be written in a radian form like pi by 3. Pi is nothing but 180 degree. 180 degree divided by 3 it means. Okay. So this is a angle value you got. But what is the argument or amplitude of the complex number? Amplitude of complex number, or you can write argument of the complex number z. Anyway you can write. This is nothing but, or you write argument only because they ask argument, right? Don't take confusion here. So argument of z is nothing but, as I said, this is nothing but theta minus pi. Minus of pi minus theta, or theta minus pi. So this is nothing but theta value is what here? That is, here you got pi radian. Okay, theta means here pi value. Okay, pi minus pi, that is its value is pi by 3 minus pi radian. Take the LCM here, what will get, see 3 into pi, 3 pi, minus 3 pi will get, pi minus 3 pi is nothing but 2 pi minus 2 pi divided by 3. Okay, so this is the value of theta. You write this one as theta only. Okay, or argument of z is nothing but minus 2 pi by 3. Okay, this is the argument. Means here it is because since it is negative, means here it is measured clockwise direction. Clockwise direction measure ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ angle negative ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So here you got negative angle minus 2 pi by 3 because it lies in third quadrant. Okay. So likewise you can find the modulus and argument of given complex number. Okay. Now we'll see the next question of this. So what is the next question we have? Minus root 3 plus I. Z is equal to minus root 3 plus I. Okay. Again the same task, we need to find the modulus and argument of this complex number. So here what is A? A is minus root 3 and B is equal to the coefficient of I, that is 1. So modulus or R is nothing but square root of A square plus B square, and this is nothing but square root of minus root 3 whole square plus 1 square. Minus root 3 square is nothing but 3 plus 1 is nothing but 4. Again this is nothing but 2 since modulus value or R is greater than 0. Now to find the argument of this complex number, okay, we have to see first in which quadrant the complex number lies. Okay, before that find the value of tan inverse of mod b by a. Okay, mod b by a, pi value find ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so tan inverse of mod b by a means minus 1. Okay, 1 divided by minus root 3. 1 divided by minus root 3. Isn't it? Now this is nothing but tan inverse of 1 by root 3, because if you apply the modulus, you will get the values non-negative, either 0 or positive number. Okay, if you have any negative number, its modulus is positive. So this is the value got, means what is the angle here? When tan takes the value 1 by root 3, in standard angle you have to say from 0 to 90 degree. So if theta or the angle is nothing but, if you write like this, 30 degree. Okay, tan 30 degree is nothing but 1 by root 3. Okay, so tan inverse of 1 by root 3 means 30 degree. And this can be written like this, pi by 6, because pi is nothing but 180 degree. 180 degree by 6 means 30 degree. So this is the value of pi you got. Now to find the argument, you can observe, since z lies in which quadrant? Z lies in A is negative, B is positive, means second quadrant. Second quadrant, okay, lies in second quadrant. Argument of z is nothing but pi minus the angle. You can consider any symbol for angle, alpha also you can consider, no problem. So pi minus the angle is here pi radian by 6, means 30 degree. Okay, take the LCM here, 6 into pi, 6 pi minus 5, 5 pi divided by 6. Here it is positive angle because it lies in second quadrant. From 180 degree, if you remove 30 degree, what you will get? 150 degree. So this is 150 degree, and this is your argument of given complex number. Okay. Now we'll see the next question. The next question they given, z is equal to 1 plus I upon 1 minus I. Z is equal to 1 plus I upon 1 minus I. Means here it is quotient of two complex number. So we need to simplify this. First we have to write this in the standard form. 2. For that purpose we have to multiply and divide by the conjugate of denominator, that is nothing but z is equal to 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I into 1 plus I. What is the denominator? 1 minus I. Its conjugate is 1 plus I. So multiply and divide by 1 plus I. If you do, what you get? See the numerator 1 plus I into 1 plus I, 1 plus I whole square, or else multiply each terms, 1 into 1 1, 1 into I into 1 I into I is I square divided by 1 minus I into 1 plus I is nothing but 1 square plus again 1 square, a square plus b square. Okay, 1 square plus a square plus b square, right? Okay, so if you have any complex number in the form a plus ib into a minus ib, then its value is nothing but a square plus b square. Same concept here also. A is nothing but 1, b is nothing but 1. So a minus ib into a plus ib is nothing but a square plus b square. Okay, so like this we can write. Okay, now we'll see what we'll get here. 1 plus 2i, because I plus I is 2i, minus 1 because I square is minus 1 whole divided by 2. And this can be written as 1 and 1 get cancels, 2i divided by 2 is nothing but I. And this I can be written in the form 0 plus I. 0 plus I. So this is a simplified form of the given complex number. Now we need to find the modulus of that. Okay, so R is equal to mod Z is equal to square root of a square plus b square. So a is nothing but here. Now see here, what is a? A is 0, 0 square. What is b? B is 1 here, not I. B is nothing but 1, 1 square. So 0 plus 1 square is 1. This is nothing but 1 itself. So modulus is 1. And what is the argument of this complex number? Argument of z we need to find. This is z. So it lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. So argument is nothing but our tan inverse of b by a value only. Okay. So can write now directly theta tan inverse of b by a. B is nothing but what is b here? If you want to write here, a is 0 and b is 1. Okay, coefficient of I. Okay. So 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means it is not defined. In a standard angle, in which angle tan takes the value not defined. That is for 90 degree. 90 degree means pi by 2 radian. Theta is equal to pi by 2 radian. Here directly you found argument because it lies in first quadrant. Since it lies in first quadrant, okay, the argument is nothing but theta only. In fourth quadrant, argument is nothing but minus theta. Likewise, okay. So directly you got argument value, that is pi by 2. Okay, now this is the next question. Okay. So in the next question they given 1 upon 1 plus I. Z is equal to 1 upon 1 plus I. So what is the modulus and argument they asked? Same procedure here also. We have to multiply and divide by the conjugate of denominator, that is 1 minus I divided by 1 minus I. This becomes 1 into 1 minus I is nothing but 1 minus I divided by, again this is in the form a plus ib into a minus ib, a square plus b square. A is nothing but 1, b is nothing but 1, coefficient of I. Okay, 1 square plus 1 square, this is nothing but 1 minus I divided by 2, or this can be written as 1 by 2 minus I into 1 by 2. Okay. So this is the simplified form or standard form of the given complex number. Now what is the modulus of this complex number? To find the modulus, again apply the formula, this formula, that is square root of a square plus b square. From here observe what is a is 1 by 2 and b is nothing but minus 1 by 2. So substitute here, we'll get 1 by 2 square plus minus 1 by 2 square. Okay, 1 by 2 square plus minus 1 by 2 square. And this is nothing but 1 by 4 plus again 1 by 4. Okay, and this is nothing but 2 times 1 by 4 or 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Okay. 1 by 2, or this can be written as 1 by root 2, because this can be written as like this, root 1 by root 2, but root 1 value is 1 itself, so 1 by root 2 we can write. Now again see here, a is positive, b is negative. A is positive, b is negative means the complex number lies in fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant we know to find argument of the given complex number, that is argument of z, okay, is nothing but minus tan inverse of b by a minus theta. Okay, theta means that angle value. So minus tan inverse of b by a. What is b by a here? B is nothing but minus half, a is nothing but plus half. So clearly we can cancel half and half, we'll get just minus 1, but mod of minus 1 is nothing but 1. Now see, in which value you write this minus as it is, in which value tan take the value 1. Tan takes the value 1 if the angle is 45 degree, means pi by 4. Okay, so theta is equal to minus pi by 4, because here it is measured clockwise direction. Okay, so we'll get here negative angle. So because the quadrant complex lies in fourth quadrant. Theta is nothing but here, argument is nothing but minus pi by 4. Is that clear? Okay. Now, what is the next question we have? See. Next question. 1 plus 2i divided by 1 minus 3i. Okay. 1 plus 2i divided by 1 minus 3i. Can you do this question? Can solve this, right? Okay. So, how to solve? Do together. You can do together with me. See here. First, you have to multiply and divide by the conjugate of denominator. That is 1 plus 3i divided by 1 plus 3i. Then what will get here? Multiply the numerators. That is 1 into 1 is 1. 1 into 3i is 3i. 2i into 1 is 2i. 2i into 3i is nothing but 6i square divided by a minus ib into a plus ib, that is a square plus b square, that is 1 square plus 3 square. 1 square plus 3 square, or this is nothing but 1 plus 5i minus 6, because the I square is minus 1, minus 6 will get. Denominator is nothing but what? 10, because 1 plus 9 is 10. And this is nothing but 1 minus 6 is minus 5 divided by 10 plus 5i divided by 10. Common denominator you have 10, so I can separate like this. And this is nothing but minus half plus I into plus half. Okay, minus half plus I into plus half. So here, what is the changes in this question? Here, the changes is what? A is negative, B is positive. The complex number lies in second quadrant. So, what is the formula we'll get here to find modulus? Square root of a square plus b square. But a is nothing but minus half, so minus half square. Plus b is nothing but half square. Again, this is nothing but 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, and this is nothing but 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2, and again we can write this one in the form 1 by root 2. That is the modulus of that complex number. Now, what is the argument of complex number? That is theta. What is argument? Okay. Argument is here, since it lies in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Argument value is nothing but pi minus tan inverse of b by a. So pi minus tan inverse of b by a. B is nothing but 1 by 2. A is nothing but minus 1 by 2. Again 1 by 2, 1 by 2 get cancels. We will get pi minus tan inverse of 1. Again we will get here minus 1, modulus of minus 1 is plus 1. So, pi minus tan inverse of 1 is nothing but pi by 4, because again we know tan 45 degree is equal to 1. So, this can be written as 4 into pi, 4 pi minus pi. 4 pi minus pi divided by 4. Or this is nothing but 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 means what? It is nothing but from 180 degree you have to subtract 45, means 135 degree. 135 degree is the argument here. Okay, that is the argument. So very easily you can solve such question, okay, to find the modulus and argument of given complex number. Now see the last question of this, that is 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I minus 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I. Okay, here we have to simplify this question. Okay, Z is this question. Okay, how to simplify this question? See, to find the modulus. Okay, so directly we can find the modulus by using the properties of modulus. We know modulus of 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I minus 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I. Likewise you can write, and we know mod Z1 minus Z2. Okay, if have it can be written in the form, okay, like greater than or equal bರ್ತದೆ. So we can't write like this. See, here we can write first, okay, z is equal to this, we have is equal to z is equal to, okay, first ಗೆ LCM ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, 1 plus I into 1 plus I whole square, 1 minus I into 1 minus I, that is 1 minus I whole square, divided by 1 minus I into 1 plus I. Now this is nothing but here a plus b whole square, it is a square, 1 square, b square ಅಂದರೆ I square ಆಗ್ತದೆ, plus 2 into 1 into I. Similarly here minus outside inside the bracket, a minus b whole square, z1 minus z2 whole square, z1 square plus z2 square minus 2 z1 into z2, okay, divided by here what you will get here, a plus ib into a minus ib, a square plus b square, 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, and this is nothing but 1 plus I square means minus 1 plus 2i minus inside the bracket you have 1 minus 1 minus 2i divided by 2. Here you can observe this get cancels, 2y minus of minus 2i, that is 2i plus 2i, 4i, okay, we'll get that is equal to 4i divided by 2, and this can be written as 2i because denominator is 2, you can divide by 2, 2 2 is 4, and this is z, okay, or this can be written in the form 0 plus 2i. Now what is the argument? Argument of the complex number z is nothing but, that is what? See, complex number lies in which quadrant? First quadrant, okay, since it lies in first quadrant, directly tan inverse of b by a gets the value of argument, or we can write theta is nothing but tan inverse of 2 by 0. 2 by 0 means again that is not defined, so clearly it is 90 degree, okay, tan 90 is not defined, so this is nothing but pi by 2. So theta or argument of this complex number is pi by 2. Okay, is it clear how to find the argument of given complex number? Okay. So in the next class we will see the polar representation of complex number, okay, how to represent the complex number in polar form, that we will see in the next class. Thank you.